See what's going on here. On the left-hand side, we have got Don our Fedoras with a Raynor, Rhaegar, Leoric, Chromie, and May. To the right of the map, we have got French Fancy Meat, a Mephisto, Malthael, Lucio, Hogger, and Muradin. So, Hogger's going to go into Journeyman Cooking at level 1. He's going to need to pick up 75 stacks on his easy throw dynamite up against enemy heroes. So my question that I pose to all of you is...
10 seconds.
Oopsies, I thought I had a button.
Listen.
Will Hogger finish out his level 1 stacks by the end of the game? Will Hogger finish out Journeyman Cooking by the end? Will yes or no? That is a simple bet for all of you at home. Let's get into it. Mid lane, first engagement. Everyone here in Division 2 rushing on in. Dismount from Lucio. Obviously GG's just because of that moment, but oh my god, Muradin comes over the wall, and that is Chromie still alive. She will not fall at 195 HP. Chromie's able to hearth out. And there you go. There's that Journeyman Cooking. You need 75 stacks. So hitting an enemy hero with easy throw dynamite permanently increases your max health by a 10 up to 750. So there you go. Points are up and available to spend as Bread Bucket is going to get sliced up a little bit by Malthael. Get it? Sliced up bread. I'll be here for, you know, a time period today, chat. Thanks for putting up with my dumb humor. We have Unyielding Power as well for Mephisto. He's going to pick up some of those Skull Missile stacks. At 20 mark, he gets an extra charge. At 40, he does get 100 extra damage, right? Nope, I have it backwards. Extra charge at 40, 100 extra damage at 20. My bad. I flipped it with Hanzo's level 1 target practice. Because it's range at every hit and then damage the other way around, so. Okie dokie. Bread Bucket gets the Drain Hope into Muradin, but Romux is not really worried about this. Bit of a split engagement here from mid to bottom between these two teams. Actually, Leoric seems to be fine. I thought Malthael was going to pressure further onto him. Rhaegar takes a couple autos to the face and re-wolfs up ghost form. Ghost runs to top lane with the allies. Level 4 around the corner. Thank you, Stark. Level 4 around the corner for both teams. A little bit faster for our fancy French meat. Chromie gets a time stop on the 2. This might be the window that she needs to back away. Love me a good bingo butt. Who doesn't love a good bingo butt? Neil Peasants for Leoric, a bit of a bush party from Lucio and Muradin. They dwarf toss in the Stormbolt into Raynor. Is there a push off to get the slow as well? Doesn't get the slow. They're going to get a sound wave, but Raynor will not fall. Gets... Oh, no! Mephisto has enough damage, but Mephisto to be traded. It's a 1-for-1 currently. 8 stacks on Hogger's Journeyman Cooking out of the 75. He actually picks up his 10th right there. Romix is getting low. Lucio with the mix has the speed to help out. Hogger will fall on the left-hand side of our screen, and first objective phase coming up fairly soon in the mid lane. We got the bottom lane wave pushed in by Malthael. Gets a bit of damage onto the fort front gate. Leoric will be able to clear things, or at least soak things up in that lane. All right. A wave clear here and there, and Mango just poked at by Lucio. Okay. We'll have our Vital Committer. Is it going to be contested? Level 7's almost here. You see some pings as well. Let's get the blue vision really quickly. Mephisto shows for a second. They know that the enemy's on this. Can they get there in time? Rhaegar really wants to jump in here. And I think Chromie's actually using Rhaegar's using the Chromie announcer as they hit that level 7. Still the Vital Committer being worked on, but nah, he won't be able to get there in time. No delay from the allies. It's 7 apiece in our levels. Chromie already picked up her Bronze Talons at level 5. She gets her talents 2 levels earlier than the rest of the teams, or the players. Jump in from Muradin. Really good staggering blow from Hogger. Has been through as well. Bread Bucket might be toasted here. And he's fine. Miss, though, will evaporate in mid lane. Made a fall. Leoric did tap well. He's going to try and jump back into this. Nah, he's just going to go to bottom lane and soak things up. May is going to respawn in 10 seconds. We have this siege camp, which was locked onto towers, but it doesn't asphyxiate. Asphyxiate? No, that's not right. It doesn't fixate onto structures like catapults do. Bread puns this series. Yeah, this might be a lot of bread puns. Nothing against the Leorc player, just, you know, puns are fun. Okay, Chromie poking out. Once again the first time. No. Yeah, once again the first time, sorry. Almost done with stacking on that one. Still need another 15, but here comes Muradin with an initiation into Raynor on the left-hand side. Temporal Loop on Mephisto. He's not even concerned about it whatsoever. May has to use Cryo Freeze to try and get some extra HP, and Bread Bucket coming in here, trying to smash down all the enemy heroes with his mace, but a little too long in the toaster, and that'll be Bread Bucket falling. Muradin gets a... Does he have Skullcracker? No, he's Heavy Impact, okay. Heavy Impact, as well as the Thunderburn level 4, so maybe we see Rejuvenating... No, Healing Static, sorry. Maybe we see Healing Static at 13 for him. What's up, Susborn? That was good. That's a good one. Bread puns, all the pain. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like that. Oh, that was clever. 32 stacks on Journeyman's Cooking for Hogger right now. First Triglav Protector of the game will go over to Donar Fedoras, our fancy French meat team in the red. I'm going to burn this down, and they get about 75%, or excuse me, nearly 50% before this Triglav gets into the top lane Fort Front Gate area. But Rhaegar wants the bite on the button. Raynor gets the kill inside the Triglav. Man with gun, good with guns. Fort Front Gate going to take some damage here. 30 seconds left on this Triglav. Lucio getting a little bit low. Muradin hits level 10. Chromie also finishes out her once again the first time. Haymaker Muradin level 10. I want to point that out really quickly. You heard that bowling pin noise as Lucio is going to get picked off here. Malthael pops his, it's not Consumed Soul. God dang it. Tormented Soul. Tormented Soul for souls for Malthael. So he taps well. Durance of Fate comes in from Mephisto. Big Ice Wall saves. Big Ice Wall saves this moment, giving the window for Rhaegar to get the Ancestor healing out in time. And that will be a lot of back and forth. A lot of good poke. And in the end, Donar Fedoras will take down a Fort Front Gate in the top lane. Mid lane got some damage, and the fort in top lane will take about a third of its HP. With all the hay he's making, Muradin must be a bread guy too. Now I'm thinking about bread made of hay, and that sounds awful. That sounds very, very awful to bite into. It's dry and it hurts to chew. Muradin goes in with the Dwarf Toss to try and close the distance into Rooney. Haymaker onto Mist. May have saved May. She's actually kind of fine right now. Durance of 8 not communicated in that moment. Durance of 8 went to where the Haymaker location was just a little too late. Mist once again. The heat's just a little too hot and will evaporate on the map. Oh, Lucio tries to wall right away. And the Nexus Forces say, no, 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 no. Here's a slap to the face, Lucio. Go back to the Hall of Storms. It's a 2-for-1 favoring Donar Fedoras. Malthael goes down in top lane. Make it a 3-for-1. Nicely done from the blue side as they continue to push things up with the camp in their hands. 2 minutes on the camp for the top lane on our fancy French meat red team. Leorc to go to bottom lane to soak things up. 13 talent to your advantage as well. Chromie going for her timeout at 13. Technically level 11 for her, but yeah, whatever. Alright, Haymaker off cooldown, Durance of 8 in 2 seconds, Malthael Tormented Souls in 10, Hyperion and Sister healing up, Temporal Loop about to be back for Chromie, Ice Wall from May and Leorc and Tomb are not too far away off their cooldowns as well. A little bit faster for Leorc because he's already got that. 13 talent tier advantage still to our blue team. I think they want to push into top lane. Yes, they got the tomato cannon from Raynor, dealing 1,376 damage into structures. One more tomato cannon fire. Nice. I thought it was going to expire, but they shall confirm top lane for it. Durns of Fate on the low side of this wall will go to Raynor. Don't know why I keep saying the wrong R right there. Haymaker from Muradin doesn't get the displacement onto Chromie he was hoping for. She kind of gets knocked into the wall, and it doesn't push her through the terrain to the other side. 13 talent tier, though, is here for Fancy French Meat. Don our Fedoras with a level and then some lead, maybe like a level and a quarter, if you will. Chromie already has her level 16. And mid lane to be sieged into by Fancy French Meat. What's going on over here on the top left of our screen? Muradin was pressuring Chromie, but can't find a kill. If you pronounce tomato as tomato, do you pronounce Yamato as Yamato? Wait. Yamato? Is it Yamato? Yamato and Yamato? I'd love for someone to do that one day, just like, instead of being like, tomato, tomato, just, Yamato, Yamato. Torments and Souls are activated, and Chromie gets the Ancestor healing as she times out for a moment. Durns of Fate will connect onto Mist, but no spread to the allies. Ice Wall doesn't save Mei. She drops the Biotic Emitter, at least someone dropped the Biotic Emitter. Got a Leoric Entomb as well in front of this fort front gate. Haymaker for Muradin is up and available. Mephisto on the wrong side of that gate will fall. Push off from Lucio. I do believe he's got heavy caster 13, so has the stun. Hogger with a bounce through. Haymaker from Muradin doesn't get the kill! Muradin! Oh, he sends Breadbasket back to the kitchen for just another helping. Breadbasket caught loafing around, and he and his toast. And his toast, he deserves butter. God dang it. Sorry, dyslexia. Couldn't read it right. Stark, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Susborn. Thank you for over 1,000 subs in this channel. You generous, generous bean. I guess I should call you a generous baguette, since we're all on bread right now. Thank you, Stark, for your generous baguette. No! High five from Lucio. Wait. Oh, the high five from Lucio was good. I thought it was too early. Muradin still falls. Durns of Fate gonna be too shy. Just not confident enough to make the connection, and it is 16 talent tier. Not here just yet. Don our Fedoras don a second Triglove in their favor, and this blue team rushes in through top. No, maybe mid. Hey, didn't we have a gamble on this? 12, not even 12 minutes, 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Journeyman's cooking is done. Bop. What are you quoting, Hanson? I made a reference to Hanson to one of my neighbors, and granted they're like 50 and I'm 30. But my neighbors didn't know, I made an bop reference to Hanson, and they were like, what? What's Hanson? And I was like, how do you not know Hanson? How do you, like... You couldn't turn on the radio in the 90s without hearing that song. God dang. Lucio Raynor to be traded in this moment. Stormbolt from Muradin does not catch Chromie in the retreat, and Leoric still split soaking between mid and bottom, shoving those waves. Good to see you, Kel. Hope you're having a good Sunday, bud. As a reminder, we do have our schedule for next week already in Discord, so if you'd like to jump in the Discord and check that out. We do have roles in the Discord as well, so if you want specific alerts, whether it be Twitch alerts, cooking, art streams, or movie night, you can give yourself those roles in Discord. And we are doing a movie night this Friday. We're watching Biodome on Friday. Saturday is our double Baja Ross, and Sunday will be more casting for Heroes of the Storm. We got Tuesday Suffering and Heroes playing the game. Wednesday will be StarCraft 2. Thursday will be casting. That was a very out of order schedule that I just read to all of you. Vacation day 2. Sadly sober still. So, I don't know. Just take a sip every time someone dies in the game. Every time May auto attacks, take a drink. No, don't do that. That's actually horrible. That's alcohol poisoning at that point. If I did that, I'd die. Oh, just take a drink every talent tier for both teams. That's only that's only 14 sips, right? Math? Yeah. Yeah, just take a sip every talent tier. Not level, talent tier. So, you know, 1, 4, 7, 10, etc. We used to there was a Lord of the Rings drinking game that we used to play. Like, you actually can Google it. Like, it was like an internet meme that we actually like did watching Lord of the Rings. Just Google Lord of the Rings drinking game, and it's like, and go to images, and you'll see exactly there. There's like hardcore rules as well. Chromie talents wreck that? Ah, no, just do the regular talents. Don't look at Chromie's. Unless you want to go for like hard mode, then it'd be like 21 at that point, right? Leoric will fall and Ice Wall down from May. The Durance of Fate actually spreads to one. Oh, no, it doesn't actually spread to anyone else. It disconnect onto May. Hogger with a Shockwave will be time stopped. Might have been a stagger. No, it was Shockwave. Malthael does go down. Lucio tries to amp things up, but he falls as well. Chromie chunking, taking everyone to the beach right now. Raynor with the auto attacks. Donar Fedoras may have just donned a quadra kill. I hate sand. An amazing line, horribly delivered. An amazing line when it comes to like the lore and the movie and all that. Just the delivery is abysmal. Top lane pushed in, mid lane shoved in, bottom lane approaching to be here. Sand, I hate sand. It's irritating and gets everywhere. I know. I came back from the beach yesterday and it was like, how did I get sand here? I wasn't rolling around on the beach, but just, you know, sand gets in places. Oh, man. Well, Triglav Protector C, third one of the game, looking good to Donar Fedoras here in Heroes Lounge Division 2. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the casts. If you're not following the Twitch stream, be sure to hit the follow button. It costs you 0 monetary bills, coins. I realize that some countries have a dollar coin. Apparently in the United States, they tried to make a dollar coin at some point, and it never went into circulation, so I guess like the US Treasury is sitting on a lot of money, worth like a lot of $1 coins for the United States. It costs you negative bandit bucks. You actually get bandit bucks for following the channel. You actually gain something. My love and free internet channel points. Isn't that worthwhile? Jump in from Triglav, trying to poke at a few enemies here and there. Hyperion from Raynor will be summoned. What did he go at level 20? He went into the... I don't remember the name of the talent, but it's going to be the Raider's Roll. Leoric has fallen. Hyperion has expired. I was kind of hoping Raynor was going to go for Execute Order and just like run at the core and die, but right now it's 14-8 in kills. I still love my Ariel idea. You drop a Hyperion, you die, that casts Execute Order. Ariel resurrects you, and then you die again immediately as quickly as possible, and then you get a third Hyperion out. That is one of my favorite like meme Raynor things that you can possibly do with that level 20. But Malthael has fallen. Leoric can respawn in the battleground, and where actually is Leoric on the map? I'm trying to find his ghostly form. And Bread Bucket is going to spawn right next to May, who gets the Ancestor Healing. Mist is alive for the time being. Mango with getting hit by some no controls. The Temporal Loop out from Chromie. She's trying to rush out of here. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Catapult is fixated onto the keep. Do have Mist getting chunked quite heavily. I think that is a dead May. Maybe also a dead Rhaegar as well. Are there any trades? Buried Alive does get a Muradin kill. 2 for 1, favoring the side of our fancy French meat. I have $1 coins and use them, but I stopped because the cashiers thought they were fake. Well, I know there's the Sacagawea dollar, right? That's the $1 coin. But I guess the United States Treasury or something like that, we're trying to phase out the actual $1 bill and go to coins, and I guess like that didn't work or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but I swear I read that recently. There's a lot of dollar coins, but I'm thinking what I'm talking about is I think they meant to phase out the actual dollar, and so they have a lot of dollar coins that aren't even in circulation, because that never happened. We can Google it later. Oh god, I'm hungry. I don't know what to eat after stream. We after the beach yesterday, we went out and my friends, basically it's basically like my brother, his partner, and his dad. The guy's basically like a brother to me at this point, Jason. And so I was asking them, I was like, what do you guys want to get some food? We can get some lunch. And I was like, I know this very good hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant, and they were like all for it. Cause they're a little bougie. They're a little bougie with some of the, some of the restaurants and some of the stuff they go to. But like, they were like, oh my god, this hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant you took us to is amazing. So glad they liked it, and I got to have some El Pastor tacos yesterday. Oh, so good. Love El Pastor tacos. Maybe I'll make myself some ramen after stream. I don't know. I have to go to a dinner party tonight, so no beers for me because I gotta drive. They're making reverse seared steak, which I don't even know what that is. I don't know what a reverse sear is, but it's a thing. I've heard of it. Control Point A, the second one of the game, will be popping up here in the mid lane. We'll see if Don Fedoras can grab this and push in to end map number 1 in our best of 3 series here in Heroes Lounge Division 2. You put the oven on the inside of the steak. Wait, you put the oven on the inside of the steak on the outside. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. Instead of the other way around. Clearly, it's... I don't know. I know you typed something backwards, but my brain can't flip it. 429 HP on the keep in the bottom lane as the top one rapidly goes down. Leorc did fall, and I didn't expect to keep to be what would be the win, or the answer for all of that. Bake, steak, then sear it. Is that the reverse sear? That's what they're making. They were like, what are you, they were like, we're doing reverse seared steaks, and I was like, oh, okay. Just please don't make it too bloody for me, or just please don't make it too pink, because my body won't digest it right. So I'm excited to try it out. I've never had it. Stormbolt right into the face of Raynor. Durance of 8 will not connect onto an enemy hero. We have Mephisto jumping around. Does have the Mimic at 20. Ice Wall from Mei. Did she go Shatter at 20? No, she went for the trigger, the Flash Freeze at 20. In case she's about to die, she'll get the auto cast of Cryo Freeze. Malthael will fall. His level 20 is buyback, and he will buy back immediately. You see him on the map. No death timer as well. Icing in from the Mei. Gets a little bit of a blind with that snowball. Hogger tries to spin in, will be taken out as well. Lucio amps things up. Mist gets the Ancestral healing at the last second. Dear Lord, I thought that health bar actually dropped to 0. But a sliver of HP existed, and we see Leorc chasing down Lucio, who gets the push off Muradin, being run down by Raynor. Excuse me, sorry. Hyperion summoned again by Raynor. Those Yamato cannon shots are dealing over 2,000 damage into this core, and man, oh man, Donar Fedoras 19 to 12 in kills. Looks like they might be able to take the map here, but of course, Muradin is going to try and delay things out. He's dropping quite low, gets hit with a rewind from Chromie. No stuck in the loop 20 for her. She went Piercing Sands. And with a kill onto Muradin, 14 seconds on Hogger, 23 on Mephisto. The core shielding's already gone. Raynor is peppering it in. This is going to be map number 1 here in Heroes Lounge Division 2. Over to the side of Team Kill. Alrighty, let's get our prediction paid out. Does Hogger finish level 1 stacks? Yes, the quest is complete. He even finishes level 4 as well. Brute Force is done. Journeyman's Cooking is done. Nicely done. Done, 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 done. And thank you again during that, Stark, for the gifted sub. Welcome back, our wonderful, beautiful friend. Oh.
No.
Hans Gruber. Twitch sub.
Oh. Oh.
No, it didn't go right there. We gotta listen to it again. Sorry.
No.
Twitch sub.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
There we go. Thank you very much, Stark, for the gifted sub to Susborn. Susborn, welcome back to the Bahamuts. 169 siege damage for Leork. Very nice. Alrighty, chat. Alrighty, everybody. Look at how tired Bandit is. Bandit is so pooped today. He is so pooped today. After that long day at the beach yesterday, he is so pooped. It's adorable. Alright, Don our Fedoras take map 1. Fairly strong, honestly. Fairly good map number 1 from them. Let's go ahead and get ourselves over to map number 2. We're going to be heading into Infernal Shrines. Get a little bop on some of those ads really quickly, so no ads run during the next game while I get set up for this. The players, I believe, have swapped sides because Breadbasket was the Leork and has swapped sides. So that is unfortunate for us. Not really that big of a deal, but let's double check. And Medivh is on the left-hand side. All right, so let's go ahead and swap the team names. And don our fedoras. Grab this team name. Let's scale this back out. Give the right score to the right team. The left side is going to be our fancy French meat. That is about scaled out right there. So we do have a Medivh in this game. Medivh will be in this Infernal Shrines game, so let's do a fun little Medivh bet. Wait for the ads to finish up. Does Medivh finish stacks? Yes. 40 and done. No. Incomplete. Alrighty, 2 minutes on that one. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into the game. I will introduce the teams and start the gamble in just a second here. Welcome back into Heroes Lounge Division 2. My name's Bahamut. The teams have swapped sides. We've got Fancy French Meat in the blue with a Maiev, Stukov, Ragnaros, Medivh, and Raynor. To the right of our map, it's Don our Fedoras. We've got a Brightwing, Diva, Joanna, Chromie, and Deathwing. Now, there's the level 1s, but we already know what Medivh has baseline. Will Medivh finish his baseline Arcane Rift stacks? The gamble has opened up. Will Medivh be done, or will he be unfinished by the end of the game? He could have 39 stacks. That would be no incomplete paid out. But if he's done with the quest, time to turbo int, chat. Shifting Meteor level 1 for the Ragnaros. You got Maish's Memento for Maiev. Stukov with the low blow. Once again, the first time for Chromie as Medivh picks up 3 stacks immediately. 5 stacks already. This is looking like it's going to be an easy gamble to believe in as Maiev is very, very chunked right now. Down to 300 HP. Going to spread that healing pathogen around. 14 stacks on the Ragnaros, a Shifting Meteor. We got Ace in the hole for Raynor's level 1. Deathwing going for the Dragon Soul level 1. Might be seeing a little bit more Destroyer than Worldbreaker. Might be seeing a bit of a shift between those two. Right now, he's currently, I believe he's in Destroyer form. We'll see what his abilities do really quickly. Yeah, that onslaught forward is going to be Destroyer form. 15 stacks for Medivh. Maiev wiggles away from fatal damage. Vault of the Wardens as well. Healing Pathogen popped to make sure that she doesn't fall. And, whoa, we have 7,900 to 293. So we got some odds, but not a lot of doubt here as Raynor almost goes down. Chromie is going to be pulled around here. She goes down. It's a quick double kill for the members of Fancy French Meat. Suspect getting suspectly low on HP. I tried, Chad. I didn't have enough. And Ragnaros is able to blast his way out of that top lane area. Well, I guess the bush area. Mortar Punisher will be our first Punisher in the mid lane. 23 stacks already on Medivh. Oof. That's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'll eke out a few more against Deathwing right now in the chase. Also drop one of his armor platings during all of that. About 2 minutes into the game, so no Dragonite. No Punisher available just yet. Chromie gets a nice big burst into Rainer, who activates his own self-heal. Missed. Oof. Getting chunked right now by that shifting meteor. Portaling around from Medivh does have Raven Familiar level 4. Also, we'll be seeing Catching Fire for Ragnaros. He's got that activatable after he picks up another 13 regeneration globes, but that shouldn't be too hard for Ragnaros. Shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to be able to finish out those stacks. Shifting Meteor at 37, as I had mentioned. Mortar Punisher's up and available in 20 seconds, as more camps are going to be shoved into the map from the side of Fancy French Meat. Mostly good to see you, Blast. Thank you, everyone, for lurking. Hope you're all having a great day. Alright, level 7s are still a level away for our blue squad. A little bit more so on Donar Fedoras. Doesn't activate the Spirit of Vengeance. Maiev just still poking around this camp, trying to delay things out a little bit. The enemy team has shown in the wave, so Maiev plays it safe and plays right by the fort front gate. Objective is up. Mortar Punisher being worked on. Ragnar's getting great splash damage with the Empower Self-Fierce as well as those shifting meteors. 10 out of the 40 stacks. 7 talent here is a sliver of experience away. Suspect with 29 Arcane Rift stacks. Gonna step back in looking for a few more. A Polymorph's like Condemn combo would be huge into Medivh, but he's not stepping far enough forward for Brightwing to get that value. Deathwing with a little Incinerate as well. Trying to poke at the enemy teams. A ton of damage into Ragnaros. He's looking to back away, gets the Healing Pathogen from Stukov. We got Medivh poking in as well. Loon's Wrath from Maiev gets some extra damage, but she's falling rapidly low. To Condemn from Johanna pulls her back in. Ragnaros gets the activation on his Molten Core. Oh, D.Va wants to... Oh, they're not going to get the kill on the Suspect there. He's fine. Chromie actually is the one to fall to Ragnaros, and the Mortar Punisher achieved by Donar Fedoras here on map number 2, Infernal Shrines. Well, well, well. Rainer will respawn. It's 3-1 in kills. Medivh at 33. They're going to portal in. Johanna's going to try and get some great Condemn value. Suspect is split from any sort of portaling, but what, I mean, are you really that afraid of a Johanna Brightwing? I don't think you're going to die to that anytime soon, especially with Chromie just now respawning. I think D.Va was showing a bit in the rotation up against Ragnaros, trying to match some of his rotation. Umbrabine, the D.Va mech is getting low. Low blow, by the way. Low blow. Bread Bucket gets the phase shift. Temporal loop onto Medivh, but he's self-cast protection. Chromie dropping some sand. The mech of D.Va might have gone down. Suspect trying to get away. We'll be able to get a portal and some healing out from Stukov as well. 37 stacks. Cataclysm in from Deathwing. Can they actually get the kill into Steve? Will they get the kill? 39. Oh my god, no! Ouch. Ouch. Oh, not like this. Not like this. He had 39 stacks. He had 39 stacks. He was 1 away. Oh, that's gonna be so tilting. Looks like Deathwing may need some mana. Mid-fort has gone down. Donar Fedoras with some really good momentum. Yes! So close! Yo, the payout... The payout, if the stacks are incomplete by the end of the game, is a 1 to 9.43. We got some good odds for the doubters here in chat. Sulfur's Smash for Ragnaros. Flailing Swipes, Warden's Cage, Leyline Seal. Rainer's holding 10. He could go Banshee. Gonna go Hyperion for extra siege. Bunny Hop for the D.Va, so we could see Pop and Stop at level 20. Bellowing Roar, Deathwing, Chromie, we already know Temporal Loop. And Bless Shield and Brightwing Blink Heals. Okay. Alrighty. Man, that is so rough. But hey, this is a fun series for us to watch. Feels bad for the Medivh player, but either way, 10s apiece. Let's actually cycle. I don't think we cycled through those other numbers yet. Let's take a look and see what those look like here on map number 2. Second game in this best of 3 series of Division 3 or Division 2 of Heroes Lounge. right, Hamato. Hyperion with Yamato cannon. Hamato, apparently. Pushes in through bottom lane, getting some siege damage. That next objective is probably still like a minute 30 or so away from being up and available. Stukov gives a little healing pathogen over to Raynor, and the Chromie... Oh, whoa! I was way off on that timing, actually. It was only 40-some seconds away. I thought it was a lot closer from when the Punisher fell, but either way, Maiev in mid lane, I think she's gonna get run down. Portal set up by Medivh, but Chromie! Chromie's gonna send Maiev to the beach for the next 20 seconds. Shifting Meteor from Ragnaros is done. He has that little extra control on it. I think you get some extra benefits as well, if I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look at that in a second here. The fort front gate is on like 2 HP, and that's gonna go down to Chromie's Sandblast. Deep breathing. All right. It's a good go right now for Don or Fedoras in the late game. Medivh, though. Medivh, Leyline Seal. They have the portal up. Right wing's the target. Soothing missed immediately. The Sulfur Smash, the Shifting Meteor. Medivh's going in deep for the kill. He'll take a couple tower shots, and 5 stacks will also be achieved by him. They get the kill into Brightwing, but you're trading the objective for all of that. Objective should easily go over to Don or Fedoras. Arcane Punisher in the top lane. Bottom lane fort is going to be traded in all of this. Another Hyperion summoned by Raynor. 13's on both sides. Deathwing with the Ruination level 13 in. Not looking for any of the Wicked Inferno and Conflagration's 13-16 synergy. Medivh 5 stacks current, but let's see how much siege potential will be achieved in top. I feel like you should be able to get the fort here with the Deathwing, the Punisher fairly healthy. It's Arcane as well. I don't think the Punisher's jumped yet, so gotta be careful of that jump. Gotta be careful of Chromie playing off that jump. Maiev gets the Spirit of Vengeance out. Nice pull from Maiev, honestly. Top lane for... Oh, this is such a good call. You let the minion wave deal with that. You keep sieging in with the Punisher, trying to make plays off his potential jump. A portal's out from Medivh. Maiev is going to eat another jump from this Arcane Punisher. They take out the sidewall, but I don't think Don Fedoras can do... Oh, wait, hold on. Big Warden's Cage. Is there a Self-Fear Smash to come through? And yes, it's a double kill from Ragnaros. Medivh portals up, and Chromie's stuck in a corner. Medivh gets the kill, 10 stacks for his baseline, and the keep front gate has fallen. Fancy French meat in the blue. Looking to rally here with 7-4 in kills. Bringing things back. D.Va did make a quick boost down to bottom lane. Will she drop Mecha Explosion? No, she's gonna. That's a little greedy. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Frozen Punisher for our third Punisher of the game. Hyperion sent out as well. Get a little bit of damage onto this fort with a couple shots. I think you get like 3 Yamatos. Yeah, you get 3 Yamatos from that. Not too bad. I think they were dealing probably like a 1,500 damage or something. Just about 1,500 damage. A little bit less than that. About 69 less damage. Very nice. 69 less damage than 1,500, but you know what? That math works out perfectly for us here. Level 16 almost achieved by our blue squad. That talent tier advantage might be... Oh, wait, no, it's already the green light to go in onto Joanna, but she pops Iron Skin, is able to back away. Bread Bucket has a full load of bread ready to go, ready to dump some bread into the enemy team's face with that Mecha Explosion. Boost in, there's the Mecha. Try to get away. I do believe everyone's out of that just fine. The chase is onto Raynor right now. He's getting chased down by Deathwing, chunking into the little Marine right now. Bellowing Roar pushes Maiev away. Self-Fear Smash will go out. Warden's Cage on the ground. Deathwing's the first one to fall in this engagement. Chromie gonna try and jump some sand into the enemy team, but it's not working out. D.Va will lose her mech, gets a big shot out, but she cannot continue to live. This is gonna be an absolute massacre. Chromie gets the Medivh stacks again! Chromie! He was at like 12, 14, something like that. Medivh has lost a total of 50, let's say 54 stacks. What's up, Revolver? Good to see you, bud. He's lost like 50-something stacks. That is so frustrating. Ragnaros, I believe, should have Molten Core off a cooldown. Indeed he does. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think it's just 2 for this one, right? Yeah, you only get 2. That's all right. Hyperion's still getting some decent value in the bottom lane. Our blue team, they're in the lead. Medivh's been reset on stacks twice. That is so frustrating. Chromie, the true hero. Chromie's the hero for the doubters. Chromie's definitely the hero of the doubters here. By the way, we will see Raynor with line them up and paint them red at 13-16. 10-5 in kills right now. We're going to pull away those talents for the time being while this is pressure applied around the objective. Frozen Punisher, Deathwing with a huge... Oh! Time stop. Cataclysm across the objective. There's the Sulfur Smash not connecting. A lot of low health bars on the blue side. D.Va with the Mech Explosion. Blast Shield locks them in place! Maiev will go down. Oh no! There's a kill into Stukov while Deathwing with a whole lot of shielding. Team will be able to pick up this this Frozen Punisher in the mid lane, and god dang, Don our Fedoras are donning some damage. All right, sorry. It's really, really hot today in the house, so just trying to chuck some water. Deathwing drops down in front of the fort front gate. The Frozen Punisher is still getting some good value here. Molten Flame. Try to pressure a bit of this gate. Ragnaros gets Molten Core activated. You see the pings immediately. Leyline Seal to buy a window. Punisher's actually, I think, where Ragnaros entered in from. Oh no, he came in from this other side. From the low side of the keep. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, there's a huge wave that needs to be dealt with, and this catapult will fixate onto the keep, getting some decent damage. I think we'll see this keep fall below 50%, but I don't think it's going to be completely taken down. Granted, no one's hearthing out from Don our Fedoras. Actually, okay, Brightwing's going to be here for this, so the keep is going to drop down below 50%. Another wave will be arriving. Mid-camp stolen away. Div is scouting out. He's got 10 stacks currently. Let's round here and say Medivh has lost about 50 stacks. Let's say he's lost about 50 stacks. That's less than he probably has, but for the fun of trying to keep track of about how many he's lost, let's say about 50. He's on 12 currently. Maiev with the Elun's Wrath will take down, and the Fan of Knives resets will take down D.Va Mech, but the fight continues. Oh no, Iron Skin used, and they are able to back out of there. Deathwing maybe getting chased down. Leyline Seal will stop him. He gets a bunch of plating. Or a bunch of shielding. Unfortunately, still will fall. Temporal Loop onto Ragnaros, who gets a protection and a portal. Hyperion Sun by Raynor. Phase shift onto Bread Bucket. D.Va Pilot has the mech up and available if she wants to summon it. She's pretty much full defense matrix build. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, this is a fort taking a ton of damage. Mid lane keep 5 Impalers still here. Just getting spear after spear into this keep and shredding through the health bar. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, a fight will break out. Medivh poking out 15 stacks currently. Your room has dropped by 0.3 Celsius. We're now at 27.4. 27, yeah, 27.4. Dang, god dang. I don't think my room's that hot. I think my stream room's probably about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And I can't do the caster math on that one right now. I am trying to pull a Chromie around. Medivh jumping in as well. There's a Fan of Knives and Fan of Knives. Suspect chasing in really deep. Huge Molten Core from Ragnaros. Miss is going to try and rush out of here. Another Leyline Seal. Medivh can cheat, and he also has Temporal Flux on his 16. Deathwing drops down from the sky. Big! Oh, I thought he had Bellowing Roar animation there. Mist is alive. No, they're not alive. Bellowing Roar does shove back Stukov. Deathwing jumps in. Suspect with not a whole lot of mana, but is able to get a big healing pathogen from Stukov. Raynor, by the way, is going to be Sergeant Pepper. 23 stacks for Medivh. Arcane Punisher coming up in the top lane. Portal set up, a bunch of hearts out of bottom. Meanwhile, in mid, the wave did crash onto the fort here, onto the keep, actually. Ragnaros is heroic difficulty, which means his cooldown is 70 seconds. I think it's, yeah, it's 50 seconds off of 120. So down to 70-second cooldown. That's a very short cooldown for Molten Core. Let's actually check really quickly where he's at. Controlled Chaos for Stukov. You can see those charges. 20 seconds, so we'll see Molten Core up and available at 17-minute, 40-ish seconds in game time. Deathwing and Chromie finish out this camp while the enemies work on the objective. Brightwing split soaking in bottom lane to push things out since there is no keep in their bottom lane, so they're going to take consistent catapult pressure. Mango utilizing as much as they possibly... No magic spit, by the way, level 4. 15-7. Oh my gosh! And it looks like an Arcane Punisher will go over to the side of Donar Fedoras. 23 stacks on Medivh. Medivh wanted revenge. He did, probably. Indestructible for Joanna, by the by. We don't see this too often. Usually it's Radiating Faith or Blinded by the Light, since you have so much synergy with the level 1 and 16. Plus the Blinded by the Light. Oh, there's a dead body on the ground. Punisher, Arcane in top lane guarantees the fort here. Mid lane camp is approaching towards the keep. 18 minutes into map number 2, and things are looking pretty good for this Medivh composition. We could be heading into a map number 3, but let's go ahead and see what happens here in the mid lane, in the top lane. Warden's Cage, Bunny Hop from the D.Va. Did she go pop and stop? No, she did not. It's going to be a bait of armor at level 20 for D.Va's mech. And, oh, Deathwing is fine for the time being, around 400 HP. Impaler camp in mid is arriving at the keep with a catapult right behind it. D.Va trying to get into the backline. She has a Mecha Explosion available, and we'll drop that immediately. Medivh stacking is at 29. One Flailing Swipe pushes back the Mecha Explosion, and that's the end of that engagement. But meanwhile, stopping the backs are important because the catapult and the Impaler camp should confirm the keep here. Catapult fixated on the keep. Even if the minion wave arrives, this catapult will continue to do structural damage. It's not going to start autoing into minions. But Ragnaros is here, I think, in time. Oh, wait, was it not fixated on the keep? Wait, what? That's really weird. That's... Huh. So, Fierce Smash, timed out by Chromie. Leyline Seal, little... Oh, I thought she was going to make it out alive, honestly. Nicely done from Ragnaros. Snipes the Chromie kill. 30 stacks for Medivh currently. 30 stacks. Make it 31. Ooh, are we looking to end through bottom? No way. Leyline Seal is 38 seconds on cooldown. D.Va Hearth. Right Wing, I think, is going to do the same. Actually, she's full on Mana and HP. Oh, they're attempting core right now. Medivh. Oh no, he's isolated from his team. Oh no, Medivh. He's so gonna get caught out here. Nope, he becomes a bird because he's totally well balanced. We need Chromie to stop Medivh stacks. We do. 34 currently. Yamato Cannon will take down the mid lane fort, dealing 1,883 damage into those structures. We will have a siege camp on the left-hand side, grabbed by our fancy French meat, and bottom lane camp as well. Time trap on the ground. Chromie checking into the bush area with some Sandblast. She did go once again the first time. No here and there. She's just vast majority Sandblast build. The vast majority of the Sandblast build. If not, actually all the talents for Sandblast. I guess here and there's kind of a Sandblast talent, but nah, whatever. Okay, we're kind of just waiting around for waves to crash and for the objective phase to spawn here. Medivh is setting up portals here and there in Raven form, or in Owl form, since he is that Watchman skin. Just drop down and land the the sextuple hit. Just hit 6 heroes on the enemy team with one Arcane Rift, and you'll easily finish it out. No big deal. I'm so nervous for Suspect here. I'm so nervous for this Medivh. It's gonna be 36.1 Celsius for you, Nancy. That is insanity. That is too hot. That is too hot. All right, Medivh's still floating around. Leyline Seal onto a few. Ragnaros gets Molten Core on the right side of our screen. Bunny Hop from D.Va. Beta of Armor helping out a little bit there. Deathwing, I think, did he swap forms? Not 100% sure on that one. Medivh is done with stacks. This is not a drill. Medivh is done with stacks. And Chromie falls. D.Va Mech falls. Leyline Seal into 2. Lurking Arm underneath the Joanna. She has Iron Skin active. D.Va pew pew pew. Actually, any sort of D.Va pews are going to be met with death. She actually didn't even go for that talent. But Deathwing tries to save top lane keep. One more shot. And top lane keep does go down. Back to our objective phasing. This is the blue team grabbing objective phase. All right. Will Medivh finish stacks? Yes, he did finish stacks, chat. Not a big payout for the believers. You mostly get your channel points back. But hey, you stole 0.12 channel points out of the 931. That's not how the odds work, but my brain's turning into mush. I need to eat something soon. My brain's getting hungry. I don't know what to eat today. Like, the dinner party's later on, so maybe I just, after stream, just eat a small snack. You know what? Like, maybe I just eat, like, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That might actually be the jam. Get it? Get it, chat? Get it? Do you get it? Jonah eats the jump with an Iron Skin, pulls the Punisher down further, trying to get Chromie and crew to burn it out, but of course the fort front gate's already gone down. Ragnaros actually grabs the keep in bottom lane, starts getting damage onto the core. Deathwing drops down right next to all this. Sulfurous Smash gets 0 value. Deathwing jumps past that with an onslaught. Punisher has decided, oh, I guess I'll just go core. We do have a Hyperion out from Raynor as well. The core of Don Fedoras is falling rapidly. Ladies and gentlemen, we may be heading into that map number 3 in this best of 3 series here in Division 2 of Heroes Lounge, but can they end it? The fight is kind of pulling away from the core. D.Va will go down. Mecha Explosion was a bit of a mistake, I think. I think she might have been dead either way. Cataclysm from Deathwind to try and clear out the way, but the Punisher's still on core. GG, well played. Map number 2 goes over the side of the fancy French meat. Oh, you don't get it? Oh, let me explain it in great detail. So I was saying that I will make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I have to go to a dinner party a little bit later on, but I don't know really when that is. Like, it's supposed to be, like, later today. Like, at first I was told 7. They're like, well, probably when we come back from, like, doing lake stuff. And I'm like, all right. I was like, let me know whatever's best for you. So, and that's in, like, 3-4 hours. So I feel like a peanut, like, and we're still doing casting right now. We still have another map, so. And then I have to walk Bandit and this and that, so. A little peanut butter and jelly sandwich would be really good, and since you have jelly and it's a jam, that's why it's the jam. Get it? Thank you for listening to me explain an entire joke. Because everyone knows the best form of comedy is when you over-explain the jokes. Jelly and jam are 2 different things. Shut up, Kel! God, everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic! All right, let's get set up for our next map. Let's go ahead and... Did the players swap sides? Suspect was Medivh, was on the left. Mist was on the right as Joanna, so no, they did not swap sides on us. That's good. We're going to Tomb of Thy Spider-Quan. And y'all want to do a... Let's do a Falstad one. Falstad's going to go Q's at 1, so let's do a Falstad questing talent thingy. Alrighty, our ad's gonna run? I don't think so. You know, we'll do a short ad break and then we'll get into the game. While I make the prediction. Okay, so how many level 1 stacks for Falstad? Will he have 120 or more? 119 or less? I don't know. Let's do 120. That seems like a random number. Alright, so the ads are going to run really quick. When the ads are done, we will get into our next game. It's just a short little ad break to make sure that pre-roll and stuff is off. We do our best to make sure that ads don't run during casted content because I just don't want y'all to deal with that. So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the generosity. Be sure to hit the follow button. I know that asking people to follow when I'm running ads is probably counterintuitive, but hey, you know what? Some people get ad blockers, and sometimes they don't get ads. So, might as well just poke people while we're waiting here for another 10 seconds for the little ad break to end, and then we will get into our next game. Man, I gotta say, Bandit is busted today. Mister, you are so tired today. You're so pooped from all the fun yesterday. Alrighty, ads are done. Let's get into the game. Hello? Oh, I hit the wrong button. On the left-hand side of Tomb of the Spider Queen, we have got our fancy French meat. We have got Nanubarek, Brightwing, Dahaka, Falstad, and Gul'dan. To the right, in the red, on our Fedoras, we will have a Li Ming, Joanna, Junkrat, Ragnaros, and a Rhaegar. Now, the fun little prediction I pose to all of you at home is going to be how many level 1 stacks for Falstad.
Hey, listen.
The gamble is up and available. Falstad's going to go into Gathering Storm level 1. So how many stacks will he have by the end of the game? 120 or more, 119 or less. This will be the final gamble of the day. Get your predictions in. Everybody. iDragon, thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content, my friend. Much appreciate the support. Oh, by the way, if you are not following the channel and you do want to do some predictions on these Gathering Storm stacks, if you follow the channel, you get like a nice chunky, what is it, like 300 channel points or something? So, if you want to support the channel, it costs you 0 monetary money. Go ahead and get your gambles in. Falstad's already on 9 stacks, or 7 stacks. Sorry, a little number dyslexia really quickly, but not too bad to start out. Really quickly, of course, we got to check. No one freed Harrison Jones. How unfortunate. Falstad able to barrel roll out of this one, get into a better position, soak up the experience in top lane. Meanwhile, Dahaka's going to do a bit of double soaking here. He's going to rotate into mid lane, burrows under the ground. I think he was afraid of maybe a condemn from Joanna. Gets the drag, though, into Joanna. Gul'dan poking with some Fell Flames here and there. Did go Echoed Corruption at level 1. I'm sorry, 150 to 50? What happened to our big gamblers? What happened, chat? What happened? Well, Bahamut, it's not Horde versus Lions, so I don't care anymore. Oh, wow, 7,000. All right, there we go. There you go. Here's some odds if you want to doubt. Some odds for you to doubt on. Camps on the left and the right will be traded out here between both sides. Sorry, you were eating popcorn shrimp. Where'd you get it from, or did you make it? I don't know why, but I just pictured an entire bag, like an entire like popcorn bag full of popcorn shrimp, which is not appealing to me, but it's comical in my head. That also sounds like way too much shrimp, but whatever. Dahaka utilizes his essence down here, tries to get a drag onto Ragnaros, only landing onto a minion back in the mid lane. We still see these camps crashing into each other. One of the freezer box you throw in the oven. Oh, nice. No, that's actually not a bad idea as well for like a snack. It's just then I'd have to like bust out. Well, I guess I could throw it in the oven, but I have frozen chimichangas, so I could have one of those as a snack after stream. We'll see. If I'm lazy, it's peanut butter and jelly. If I feel like taking the time, then we'll do a chimichanga. All right, 15 stacks on Falstad. Hey, we got some competitive gambling. Thank you, chat. Thank you for taking part in the gambles. I appreciate it. They're good in the air fryer. Air fryer is great for everything. It's just annoying to clean it. It's not the worst in the world. It's just, you know, takes time. Max range drag will connect into bread bucket. They're trying to slice. They're trying to dice. I don't think you dice bread. Maybe you do. But no toast for the side of our fancy French meat. It will be Don our Fedoras who donned the first kill of the game into Falstad. 19 stacks for our bird. Air fryer, in my opinion, is the best for just about everything because you get like a level of like crispiness with certain things. Like chicken nuggets, I find are better in the air fryer than the oven because it just, I don't know, they crisp up better. It's like the crispiness of breaded stuff is so much better in the air fryer. Whoa, that's a beautiful drag into Li Ming. I thought the concussion mine saved her for the moment, but not in that second. Do they get the displacement? Sorry, God, words all of a sudden became impossible to say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gambit for Dahaka. So, okay, at level like 16, Dahaka does dumb amounts of damage with his drag because of the scaling of this. Right now, it's 369, and base drag deals 211. So right now, Dahaka deals 211, then you have additional damage over time. Because it's when drag, well, it's not damage over time, it's when drag ends. So you have the initial connection of this. The Hawkeye, apologies, does go down to, or excuse me, Ragnaros does go down to the Dahaka in bottom lane because we're talking about all this. But you have the initial 219, and then you have a follow-up 383 as well. And then like level 16, you deal so much damage as long as you don't lose any of your mortgage talents. Li Ming getting picked off by Falstad. He's gonna shock her to death. He's just so shocking. And level 10s are almost here, so let's cycle through those other numbers. Falstad's currently on 30 stacks of his Gathering Storm. Gul'dan at 11 out of 40. Are the talents that I skimmed really quickly, but we'll take a look at some of those other numbers in just a second. Excuse me, we'll take a look at those talents in a little bit. We want to look at the other numbers, the damage, healing, experience at the bottom of your screen. Here come the blue web weavers for our, guess what, blue side face shift from Brightwing into the top lane. Bread Bucket is a pig, apparently. But Ragnaros will not get picked off in top lane. Drag not connecting into Li Ming as she gets the blink away, but I even think that she was fine. I wonder if we get elongated tongue later on for Falstad, for Dahaka. Elongated tongue would be nice. Able to land more drags onto the enemy. Obviously no feeding frenzy because they took the gambit at level 7. If my math's are right, it'll be 857 total damage on drag at level 16. All right. We'll see if Lazy Hydra's right. And if they're wrong, we'll flame them for Twitch subs. Joanna Falls. We have a Rhaegar Cocoon currently. Does the Nubrak have the follow-up CC? Polymorph is there. Mango tanking a lot of damage. Mango will be diced up for the fruit salad here. Oh, isolation from Dahaka into Junkrat. Right wing comes through with the polymorph. Junkrat is a squirrel. He's going to try and get out of here. Steel trapped to me by a window. But he still falls, and that's going to be 2, 4, 9 gems dropped or so. And Mist will get the vast majority of them. That's what we call whammage in the business. I thought it was wumbo. You wumbo, I wumbo, he, she, we wumbo. Li Ming falls around the invade of this camp, and it does look like we should see our blue team grab this. Face shift from Brightwing coming through. Joanna will fall as well. 46 stacks on Falstad's Gathering Storm. Nearing the halfway mark for our little Twitch gamble here. 7.5 or so minutes in. And the blue web weavers, back-to-back web weavers could be summoned here. Will they go boss web weaver? Feels like it's too early. I don't think so. Horrify and Gust were the heroics for Gul'dan Falstad. Falstad used that Gust earlier on, 25 seconds on that. Gul'dan's gonna make quick clear of the wave here, and is he leaning towards boss? I'm trying to figure this out positionally. Falstad flies in. Really quickly, looking at the gem count, it's Gul'dan with 26 gems, the vast majority being held by him. All right, let's take a look at Dahaka right now. He's dealing 448 damage after drag ends, but initially he's dealing 256. So you can do the math on that one, chat. 256 plus 448. I hear a Horrify from Gul'dan while I'm trying to do some math with chat. Li Ming almost goes down around 700. We need the exact number. No, I'm just kidding. All right, thank you for the quick maths on that one. Around 700. Web Weavers to be summoned here. 26 going from Gul'dan. Yeah, Dahaka's got the last one necessary. And blue Web Weavers move into lane. Dahaka is 50% done with enhanced agility, so he has mount speed for 5 seconds after tapping a bush. baseline, he has 120% movement speed for 2 seconds after tapping a bush. Enhanced agility increases that by 3, and for every stack you get an extra 2% on your movement speed after tapping that bush. So with 5 stacks, that's an extra 10, so he's mount speed. Maxes out at 140% when the talent is finished out. Ragnaros pops Molten Core for bottom. Lava Wave in the top. Pushes back the Web Weaver, excuse me, the Minion Wave. The Web Weaver's still up here. Dahaka gets the Globe. Meanwhile, mid lane, the fight kind of continuing. Ragnaros' Molten Core does expire in bottom lane. Falstead poke it out here and there. 52 stacks on his baseline, or excuse me, imagine if it was baseline, on his level 1. Uh-oh, Lazy Hydra trying to pull it back now. Like, oh wait, no, no, no. No Earth Grasp Totem. Dahaka gets bopped away. Ragnaros falls in the bottom lane. Oh, drag doesn't connect. You don't want to lose the stacks! Not the stacks! Oh, the stacks in like 30-some gems. Oh, but you get bottom lane Ford, I guess? That's rough, that's rough, that's rough. Well, we can't officially do the math anymore, so Lazy Hydra, you're off the hook. Lazy Hydra, you're off the hook, because I do believe this Gambit, I believe that actually adjusts to the deaths. I'm pretty sure it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, hold on. We can still do the math. Level 15, 432 plus 288. It would have been 505, but they died. I'm sorry, Ragnaros goes down in top lane, in top lane, apparently. Dahaka must have brush-talked up there. Horrified, dropped by Gul'dan, gets 3 of the 4 enemies. Mist throws a blessed shield. Oh, the burrow charges! No, they can't save Gul'dan! Cocoon into Rhaegar. Dahaka maybe looking for a flank. No, they were trying to deny the Web Weaver turn-in. That's not gonna happen. Drag will connect into Mist. It'll be 824 final answer. All right, well, we're at level 16. Level 16, 525 plus 300. Lazy Hydra, you're off by 1! Wait, where is it? You fool! Oh, you're off by 1 there, homie. Stupid decimals! If there's a decimal in Here's the Storm, you always round up. Did you round down? If I'm not mistaken, Here's the Storm decimals always round up. Like, even if it's like 0.1, I believe it still rounds up. Don't want to overbid the showcase. Oh, that's funny. You added, then rounded up? Oh, wow. Huh. Weird. I would have thought you had it then. Well, anyways. Web Weavers have descended. We're gonna clear out some waves, and the map is looking still fairly okay. Fairly good for our blue squad. Blue team doing a fantastic job. Rocking, rolling through this map. Did lose a couple gems here and there. Lost 1 stack of Gambit on the Dahaka, but that's okay. Also gonna go pack leader at level 16. No elongated tongue. Okay. Taking a look back into our bottom lane between Junkrat and Falstead. By the way, Falstead at 61 stacks. He is just over halfway on the little Twitch prediction we got going on. Over in the top lane. I'm sorry, why are ads about to try and run? That makes no sense. That shouldn't be happening. No ads should be running anytime soon. Let's snooze the hell out of those. I was double checking that ads weren't going to run, and we had a Li Ming kill at Dahaka. He's going to lose another stack on the Gambit. His Mortgage talent at level 7. Still, though, decent. There's still decent value from it. So it should be 568 currently, but Dahaka is going to be still getting 405, plus his initial drag, which is 324. So he's dealing like 724 damage still. That's still a ton of damage. There was a cocoon for a second there. A Riptire comes out as well. Dahaka, does he have Brush Stock? That's one thing I didn't check really quickly. Yes, he does. So he could Brush Stock back into this. Boston top lane working on to the keep as a Horrify from Gul'dan will split. Joanna, she gets the Ancestral healing, and oh my god, I can't believe she lived right there. Boss gets more than 50% of the keep in top lane. Webweaver's still a ways away, I do think. We have 16 turned in. 27 could also go in. That's going to get them how close? 43? I mean, more gems are being picked up, so my numbers are off immediately, but 49 gems between turn in and what's in the pockets, but on the right side, it is 59 available out of the 55, and they're going to be looking for this Webweaver summon. For Donna Fedoras, Impale from Nubrak doesn't get the delay. Dahaka doesn't step in either, doesn't want to sacrifice a potential Gambit stack. And here come big, bad red Webweavers. Falstead pushes up bottom a little bit. He's going to eat a trap in the bush. Gust is available. Horrify in 20 seconds with the fight in mid lane. Junkrat's the first one to go down. You don't want to lose your ally before an objective phase. Gus pushed Mango, and Bread Bucket says, all right, cool, you know what? I'm just going to go and pop Ragnaros Molten Core by a little bit of a window. Joanna falls rapidly as well. We have Li Ming split from her allies. Dahaka trying to wiggle around all of this. Bread Bucket trying to disengage as well. Ragnaros, excuse me, Rhaegar falls. Falstead flies again. I don't know why, I think I said... Anyway, sorry, my verbiage stays just all over the place. Suspect with a really good flight, stays alive, and should be able to... He's just gonna clear wave. I love it. Just, oh, the rest of my team will get these kills. Are they looking to... Okay, they're gonna ignore Webweaver phase and go for a guaranteed keep, but Death Timer is low on Junkrat. Joanna up in about 14 seconds. Ragnaros 43 and Rhaegar in 22. They're gonna try and confirm this keep, but Anubrak can't summon enough beetles. Gul'dan will hearth out. I think this was a bit of a blunder. Bit of a blunder here. Okay, they'll get the keep. No, 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 no. Oh, no. The blue team wanted the top lane keep, and the response was, how about no? Webweaver's available for our blue team. They have 20 talents here. Advantage, Wind Tunnel, Haunt, Contagion, Invisible Friends, and the Rewind for a Nubrak. Top lane fort goes down to a simple auto attack. Boss is going to be up in a minute 45. So we're looking at 17, about 18 minutes in game time, maybe a little bit more than that. It's fine, someone else will snipe it, exactly. Cocoon on Joanna, Riptire from Junkrat. Popping pressure. Oh, that's a Wind Tunnel onto Rhaegar into the wall. Can they get the kill? And Sister Healing is going to be self-cast. No 20 talents here, so no Farseer's Blessing. And they're holding. Donna Fedoras are holding okay-ish for now. Anubrak gets a good burrow charge. Pops the Rewind. A Lava Wave. And Joanna goes down the Horrify onto Mango. Ragnaros gets his Molten Core popped as well. Trying to defend, trying to dissuade the enemy team. A minute on the boss. Just a little bit more, over 18-minute in-game time for that to be available. Will they go for boss plus Webweaver, or is it just get the turn in, get the 19 in, and go push these waves? I feel like it's the latter of those two. I definitely feel like it is push the waves. Actually, Dahaka not even going to go for that camp. Gul'dan may leash that in time. 15 gems are needed, and it actually looks like they're going to hold out on this. Dahaka has the exact amount for a turn in. Falstad is going to go get it. Up. 81 stacks for Falstead here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, map number 3 in this Division 2 matchup here of Heroes Lounge. Hope you're all enjoying these games. It's been a fun day of casting. We did this is our second Heroes Lounge game. We also did some EU in-houses. Bit of a bummer we only had 4 of them, but hey, you know what? We at least got a few fun games out of those, and definitely put those up on YouTube. We'll just put the entire casting block. I'm not going to separate it all into individual videos. Nubrak tries to burrow away. He is pretty much full W build, so pops the W and is able to get mount speed for 3 seconds. Blue Webweavers will descend into lane. We've got a camp in mid, a camp in bottom. Invisible and Nubrak setting up in the bush over here. Li Ming is seen. They know this. Trying to jump between the visions. Falstad has a wind tunnel. It could be into this corner right here. Actually, if Falstad wind tunnels in this corner, that'd be beautiful. He's in the angle for it. Not gonna utilize it. Nubarak has to burrow away. Dahaka with the brush stalk in. Phase shift from Brightwing as well. Top lane Webweaver pushing from basically where the fort is on the side of the blue team. Bottom lane really far pushed in with the Siege Giants as well. Ragnaros has level 20. He went into extra Lava Wave. Molten Core is up in 16 or so seconds. Lava Wave into top to push back the Web Weavers. Nubarak and crew are looking to push up mid. Nubarak tanking a lot of tower shots here. Has to be careful. Joanna tries to chase out a little bit, but she can't step into the enemy. Web Weaver in top lane, around a third of its HP, even less than that. Okay. Li Ming avoiding just some of that damage. Avoiding some of the damage. She's also Telrash's elements at level 20. Tries to cycle through those. Oh, I think she's fine. I thought she was going to get picked off, but not the case whatsoever. Playing for that level 20, level 30 power spike. Absolutely. Dahaka split pushing in top lane. Boss is up and available. Are we going to see a throw? Oh, is it the throw pit? Is it a throw pit? Dahaka might have been caught out here. Has the lurker string. Gets thrown back again by a concussion mine of Junkrat. And now Dahaka's actually kind of is thinking about chasing down this Li Ming. He's going to get a drag on her immediately. She tried to disintegrate. Gets a blink away. Wind tunnel from Falstad, pushing people around. Mist is low. Junkrat fall. Oh my god, the indestructible, but Falstad wants this kill. And he'll get it with a hammering to the face of Joanna. It's a double kill. And are they going to look for end? Are they looking to end or are they looking for boss? Not enough for a Webweaver summon. Need another 28 gems for that one. Nope, 18 gems for that one. Yeah, 8 to 18 gems. Is that like 6 waves? Dahaka's rapidly picking up gems down between mid and bottom. Oh, wait, hold on. Fight around the boss. No wind tunnel for 10 seconds. Are they going in for this? No, they're not, but they might have made a big mistake trying to step in like this. Nubarak gets a max range burrow into Ragnaros. Mango trying to help out. Lava Wave through top, but it doesn't matter. Dahaka gets the kill into Ragnaros. We will see Mango fall as well. It's a beautiful
team kill.
Boss going in through top lane. Falstad with 98 stacks. He needs to quickly pick up 22 for his for the gamble here. And we'll see what actually happens. Boss is wailing on core currently. Riptire from Junkrat. Did he go extra oomph? No, he went cannonballs. Oh, Brightwing almost falling. Horrified from Gul'dan actually pushes Joanna into the Hall of Storms. 101 stacks for Falstad. His mid lane keep is going to be guaranteed. A little unnecessary, but whatever. I guess you do get the minion wave on core. Cocoon into Joanna. The core is falling rapidly. And ladies and gentlemen, the members of our fancy French meat will go ahead and take down core on Tomb of Spider Queen. Map 3 goes over to our blue squad. GG, well played. They take this in a 2-1. Well, how many level 1 stacks for Falstad? 119 or less. It was a close one. Thanks for the gambles. Thanks for participating.